Hello, dear Taurus, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your reading for October 2021. It's a general and love reading. And dear Taurus, it's a short message, and I'll be extending this reading. If this resonates with you, you can find the link beneath the video. You can either join us on Patreon or purchase a one-off through my website if you're needing more information. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Okay, Taurus, what's going on? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node in Taurus. So there are some cross watchers out there that have got their North Node in Taurus, and you're here because of that. So looking at your fate, your path moving forward. Taurus, please, Spirit, Taurus. In the month of October, Taurus, you are, and you have been going through quite a bit with Uranus moving through your sign. Lots of changes going on in your lives. So what is the guidance from Spirit for the month of October of 2021? Mind you, we're in a lot of retrogrades. So after the 20th of October, things will start to roll, to move forward. We're all feeling stuck at this time at the beginning of October. So in the now, whenever you're watching this reading, this is the Page of Swords. So this can speak to a messenger, communication, any form of learning. At the foundation, Gemini is the card here, the energy. Ace of Pentacles at the foundation in the distant past. So Ace of Pentacles does speak to something long-term, something very stable, money matters, recent past. Two of Swords. So you've been in some form of dilemma. You're needing to make an important decision. You're trying to, feel the emotions. What is your higher self telling you? Two of Swords. That's the usual energy here with the Two of Swords. Here in this deck, in the Cosmic Tarot, we've got the Two Swords facing down. So someone's left a decision or a dilemma in the recent past because they're probably focusing on other things. Three Swords we see here. So there's been some form of a disappointment. Okay. Maybe a lack of communication moving forward. And let's look at what's on your mind, what's crowning you. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Now, I am doing your reading in the time of Libra, as the sun is moving through Libra. So Libra, Taurus, you and Libra share the same ruling planet, which Six of Pentacles usually brings up Libra for me. It shows the scales. Here we've got more about money matters, or wanting to find balance, harmony, generosity. And Libra can speak to relationships, as that's what's going on now in the cosmic energies, is that with the sun and with Mars moving through Libra and Mercury retrograding there's a lot going on now. There is a brand new cycle starting, a 2-year cycle that Mars is getting ready to take. So whatever is concerning our desires, our, the fire within us, that flame, our passion, whatever we're hoping to work through or to work on, it's all about relationships, partnerships, a form of justice, harmony. Now, Six of Pentacles can also speak to a payback. It can speak to generosity or equilibrium concerning any sort of relationships. Okay. What's the potential outcome? And we've got the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. Interesting because the Four of Wands usually for me is a celebration card. Now, it can speak to marriage. What I see here is it's as though someone's tiptoeing or trying to balance things out within a home, or maybe even their business. They're trying to stay within the periphery of what they can do and what they cannot. So there's a sense of, tiptoeing around Is it forms of justice? Is it your relationships? Is it legalities? What is it? And we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a card of a wish fulfillment. We do see two people here, so this can speak to a romantic connection, a love connection. I don't know if some of you are going through divorce, if some of you have gotten married in the past, because the Ace of Pentacles can be a marriage, it's a potential, or, the Ace of Pentacles can also be a child. This is very childlike as well. So I'm just wondering if some of you got married because of you were like in two minds concerning a marriage because of a birth of a child, which could also relate to a new beginning, something promising financially. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is a gift, isn't it? And the Page of Swords is also like a student, so it's someone's gone through a learning process here, where a decision, things were up in the air, but I think the decision was already made. And someone didn't have a choice, really. Maybe for some of you. So we've got a card of balance, 6. Two of Swords. Again, twos are always balance. Here, the Four of Wands looks like she's trying to balance things out. And we have the Magician. The Karma Dharma for the month of October is the Magician, which is an ace. So this is pulling a rabbit out of a hat, having all the tools to make the magic. There is the Pentacle that stands out to me. Okay. There it is at the foundation here. So this can speak to, yes, again, the Magician is Mercury, which rules Gemini as well as Virgo. So Gemini, of course, is communication, it's collaboration, working together. It's also getting uncomfortable, being put in a position of getting out of your comfort zone to make a decision on something. And again, it could be concerning either the way you communicate or collaborate, or making a choice, being very childlike, or learning, going through a learning curve. The Magician also rules Virgo, which is your work, your daily routine, your health, your practical health as well, your emotional health. But the Ace here speaks to a new beginning, obviously. And this, we know that the Magician can also be a trickster. So maybe some of you have been tricked or been manipulated. I mean, Mercury is turning retrograde, is retrograde now, but Mercury will be turning direct after the 20th, same day as Jupiter turning direct. Jupiter does speak to justice, forms of justice, truth, wanting to expand, but needing to communicate clearly before we can start, or that new beginning, or be open to taking that adventure, because Jupiter is very adventurous, right? It's got a lot to do with learning, teaching and learning, but this is an ace. Please remember that aces are very important, and they are potentials. Okay, now remember, these are major arcana cards which speak to energies that are not within our hands. Nevertheless, I don't take reversals in the Karma Dharma messages. It could, some of you may have been tricked into something. Maybe you're finding out the truth. That's why you could be very careful, trying to do things by the book. Four of Wands, fours. 4 is the Emperor, right? The Emperor in the major arcana. And we know that the Emperor is someone that holds a very important position, is in a position of power. He's all about stability and home, security. So let's see, because you've got all the tools here. You've got the ability, and I do feel this is going to be about messages, communication, concerning something stable, something long-term, something of profit, concerning the past. Let's take the fortune-telling cards and see What's going on, Taurus? So we've got a divine masculine thinking of a divine feminine. She's in his thoughts. It is a 16, and 16 for me is Uranus in your sign. So thinking of someone, thinking of making those important changes unexpectedly, radically. I mean, Uranus does speak to freedom as well. Two of Swords, having no choice, I'm going to say here in the recent past. Having no choice. So this is you thinking of someone, thinking of doing things very differently, suddenly, erratic thoughts. And we've got the unexpected income. So maybe even thinking of sending out a message, communicating. The unexpected income could speak to someone unexpectedly coming back into one's life. Mercury retrograde will be bringing a lot of issues or relationships back from the past for clearing, for fixing, for redirecting. So this is the pentacle that's in your reading. Unexpected returning towards the past. Now this can literally speak to unexpected income, which is the Six of Pentacles, which gives you a sense of stability. Is it for you or is it the other person? It could go either way. And the path opens. The path opens, as you can see here, and we've got the butterflies. Butterflies do speak to a death and a transformation, dear Taurus, which is Scorpio and Pluto, which is your relationships. It's the people that you are dealing with. This card wants me to take it, so I will. And we've got a gift. There is an offer at hand here, a gift of monetary gifts, an invitation this could be, a person coming back from the past. This is a 17, which does speak to the Aquarian energy where Jupiter is transiting now. And this is squaring. This is you. I mean, whatever's going on for you, you are being squared by the Aquarian energy. The difficulties or Jupiter trying to fix things for you where you've been stuck. There's a sense of, I'm trying to break free from a difficult situation. And this, I don't know why I need to tell you, I do feel that in the next month or so, as you know, Venus, which is your ruling planet, is transiting through Scorpio now. You could be dealing with these matters. As we know, Venus is all about our values, our love, money coming through from other sources, other people, banks, from a loan, money owed to you. But it can also speak to a death and a resurrection concerning anything that you love. Now Mars, which rules Scorpio, in later part of October, will be moving out of Libra and into Scorpio. So it's going to be very powerful, obviously. It will be very transformative as well. I actually wanted to give you the timing of when that's going to happen. So just give me a moment. There's so much to remember in the astrology. Yeah. I think it's early November. Or 30th of September, is it? 31st on Halloween, everyone. 31st of October. Did I say 30th of September? What am I saying? Today is the 30th as I'm doing this reading. Yeah, so on Halloween, that's when Mars is going to move into your house of partnership. So it's going to be all systems go. It's going to be quite, I feel that the power will be in the other people, but and it can be a little bit frustrating, but it will be very transformative for you and your relationships. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got community. Community does speak to a sense of community, collaboration, people in your periphery. And I'm just wondering if your community is where you live, where you reside. The path opens here. This could be support from community, or some of you could be moving from a certain living area to another, because you've got an open pathway here. And I don't know if this is support from community or people that feel like family to you. But we've got the general energy, which is the 9 of Cups. 10 of Wands, see, a heavy burden, Saturnian. There's Saturn up there where you've been stuck in something that you desired to move towards, but you are going through a restart and changes. Let's see what else is going on. Let's take some more cards. Start to think of what you want to ask Spirit for the month of October, as I'll be taking the angel answers at the end of the reading. So start to think up your questions. I will take it at the end of the reading. Let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is all about. And we've got Justice. So Justice is a very karmic card, right? So we start off with the Libran energy. And Justice does speak to equality. It speaks to also legalities. So maybe something was going on for you in the past concerning legalities. You're trying to find your balance and harmony. Maybe this was also a partnership that was formed in the past. But Justice is also a number 11. Remember, 11 is a portal that opens. Maybe you've been dealing with legalities concerning your stability or a new beginning from the past. Maybe you're revisiting this area now in the time of Libra. Revisiting the past. Let's look at that 2 of Swords. And we have the Empress, which is a mother. We've got the child here, and this is the mother. So the Empress again is Taurus and Libra. Does speak to someone's manifestation, someone's abundance. It can speak to a mother figure. We do have the mother and the child here, so I don't know if you are dealing with legalities concerning money matters, concerning a birth of a child, a birth of a new project, could be collaboration with this Empress. Lots of decisions being made on the verdict. Well, I don't know why I said verdict, but for prosperity reasons, or your values, or your money, or anything like that. That's what the Empress is here. So it looks like the decision was made. It was a karmic situation concerning the Empress. I mean, the portal opened here where, I don't know if it's you or the other person, or a mother figure with the Empress here. But there was a decision that was made. It just came naturally in the recent past. Now, this could also be that, if you're choosing between 2 people, you've already made up your mind. I mean, the Empress is very attractive, right? She's very, very nurturing, very loving towards you, or you feel very abundant when you're around this person, someone who's very creative. Now, we've got the Chariot here, and I did speak to maybe even changing where you're residing. The Chariot does speak to movement, moving, Cancer. Cancer is the home. Cancer is also matters to do with the past and, again, motherly issues. Now, this is you trying to overcome any challenges. We know that this is the light and the dark. We've got the white and black horse. So this is bringing together, bringing into balance these 2 wild horses that are wanting to propel you forward. And you are riding this chariot. It's you. and you're riding towards a wish fulfillment, something that you feel gives you more security, a sense of home. Let's look at the top of your reading, the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So you could be severing ties or speaking truthfully to bring in harmony, balance. This is a double-edged sword, but it's also truth. It's the sword of truth and the sword of justice, which you have been honored with. This is also strong perception, intelligence. Where there's been no balance and no equilibrium, you are cutting something away from your life. Let's take that Nine of Cups. Let's take that Nine of Cups. I forgot to put my timer on. That's why I paused, and I'm going to be talking as it's not recording. What's that Nine of Cups, which is the general energy for Taurus in the month of October? What's this union about? And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is my Virgo card. It's Earth. This could be you not being certain. The card just dropped. So we've got another open card. I'm going to take them right here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and we've got the Seven of Cups. So, Seven of Cups, things being up in the air, illusion. Looks like there's a lot of sadness here. Now, if these were meant to be in this area here, it's like someone's given up on their wish fulfillment, or that the work is being done that you don't know about behind the scenes. There's still a sense of illusion and sadness here. Seven of Cups is someone having many choices. Looks like some of you don't have a choice here concerning your stability, concerning a marriage, or even where work is concerned. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of work. Now again, it's work, working on something, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. It's the Virgo energy here. Being of service, providing a service. Love looks like it's been put on the back, in the background. But look here. Can you see here the couple here? This guy here he really feels as though he's lost this connection. Conflict. This person is conflicted. Well, you know, this could also speak to deception, or once where there was many doors, maybe the choices that were made were wrong. And I feel as though, I don't know, I mean, Seven of Cups is my Piscean energy. Pisces can speak to someone drinking a lot, or needing to sort of null the pain, because it's a very painful card, this one here. So we've got Virgo, Pisces here. Something is playing out. We've just had a new moon in Virgo recently and a full moon in Pisces. Something's been seen, and there's heavy regrets here. And it can relate to money matters, or maybe even health issues. Someone's emotional or practical health has been challenged. And this also, what I get is someone is counting their losses, but still, and hoping that there will be a change, that a path will open. Remember that what comes after the Seven of Cups is the Eight, where someone leaves a situation where there was no stability, where they worked very hard and they didn't have the stability that they wanted. The stability, the foundation, the happiness that they were hoping. And well, the Knight of Pentacles is, again, it's very slow moving. Sometimes it's also stuck energies. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So someone they've put down their swords. They're not trying to sneak away. They're moving away very openly. That's what I get with this card. And Seven of Swords can also speak to having been deceived, or maybe not having shared, one's emotions, or there is a sense of secrecy here. And maybe that full moon in Pisces has shown many truths, many things that were not shared, many truths, right? Five of Wands, conflict. Not an easy ending to the month of October. And the Seven of Cups can also speak to, on another level, we will see what the angel answers bring. Because the general energy is the Nine of Cups, which can also be a card of I'm drinking. I'm drinking a bit too much because the person I'm waiting for, they haven't shown up. Maybe they tricked me. I'm waiting on an offer. It isn't coming through. But something is going to happen unexpected here. Unexpected income. So whatever you've imagined and you've worked on could be celebrated as well. That's another way that we can see the outcome, dear Taurus. So let's take the angel answer for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. And we have don't stop. Now another sign got this. Another sign. I think the title for the other sign, I don't remember which one it was. Check the titles. I think it was Stay on Path. Stay on your path. You're on the right track or something like that. I don't have my notes next to me that I keep, so I don't remember which sign got that. Let's read it for you. This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. So Taurus, follow your heart. That's the message for you. And I will leave you with that. I want to thank you so much. As I said, you can join me on the extended. All right. You can join me on the extended. You'll get much more information through that. Stay on track. Follow your path. Follow your heart. The gift is there waiting for you. Thank you so much. Love and light. And thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, dear Taurus. Wishing you well. Ta-da.